again, the point is to show you how AI is actually embedded in your life day to day without even realizing. So we all use Netflix, where we have this watch next recommendation, right? Which we all know it's not really random. It's actually a model predicting what you will enjoy based on hundreds of millions of viewing choices across all the users, right? We speak about and we use Google Maps, where it reroutes you based on the way you travel, and it gives you a new route to reach your destination, right? It's actually a model, right, that's learning traffic patterns from like billions of trips in real time. It's actually a system learning patterns, right, day in and day out. So yeah, taking a step back, I would love to give a little bit sneak peek of like how I started working in machine learning and why I chose machine learning over regular software engineering. But on surface, I felt that machine learning, right, looks like very similar to software engineering, but there's a fundamental difference, that hooked me in specific, right? Machine learning, right, the system actually behaves differently for each customer, each context, and each moment, right? So there is, imagine one code base, but there are millions of personalized decisions that is made by that code base or that model. So I actually fell in love with this asymmetry where there is one system and making millions of personalized decisions. It's like so dynamic, so like um, adaptive to the context and what it needs to serve. And honestly, that made me fall in love with the field. So I spoke about Instacart, I spoke about the grocery industry, the e-commerce industry. So this is the problem that I work for, which is called the replacements problem or the out of stock problem. And the problem is really simple. Now they have like barely few seconds to make a decision, right? So the decision could be they go with regular strawberry, or they go with an organic blueberry, or they go with the organic frozen strawberry and not a fresh strawberry, or they just don't do anything. They just give you a refund. And these decisions are not just one singular decision. These are like millions of decisions and like hundreds of millions of orders placed in 1 year. So if one mistake is done, and if you don't guide the shopper in the right way, the scale and the impact, both in terms of business value and in terms of customer satisfaction, it's huge, right? And I'm just trying to explain like this is the kind of scale that a real world production ML system has to go through. And there is a lot at stake, both in terms of the business value and also in terms of the customer satisfaction.